Hi, I'm mckibben from Chasing Bass. Today I'm gonna show you how to find fish when the water is going up or when it's falling. So basically, what I have here, I drew a picture so you guys would understand it better. This is when the water level is at its normal level, like when it's at the normal shoreline. This is bush piles that's right up along the bank, and there's bass sitting on them normally. And then here's like a little drop off. It drops down to 2 foot, 3 foot. This is just on any lake. I'm not talking about like any lake in particular. If you this is like on every lake. If you're gonna find fish that are sitting in bushes like right along the shallow edge, when you're dealing with water that's rising, the fish are gonna be moving up into these weeds or into this stump area. They're gonna be trying to go along the new shoreline that's created by the water being high, and they're going to be going along there, and they're going to be trying to find new vegetation that they haven't seen before, that they hasn't been underwater yet. But when the water's at normal level, the fish are going to be sitting in the bushes. But when the water goes up and the fish are moving up to the new spots or the new vegetation, when they quite haven't moved up there yet, they might be in between, but there's no reason for them to be in between here because there's no cover there. But if the fish haven't quite moved all the way up to here, first thing I would do is I would start at where the old vegetation or the old shoreline was started at. I'd fish that and then fish all the way in between here, and then I'd come up and then start fishing this. So it's like eliminated one. So it's basically you eliminate one, and then if they're not there, then you obviously know that they're gonna be somewhere in here or on the drop off. So fishing's like basically like a puzzle. You're gonna need stuff to figure stuff out on fishing, and hopefully this helps you. But yeah, so when the fish are going to be going up into the cover, new vegetation, and the water's rising, that's what you want to be going for, is new vegetation. But when the water's lowering, basically you will go to whatever new vegetation that's just barely out of the water, which is not going to be new because it's already been underwater, but whatever you see, you still try to flip it, but that's going to push the fish back into deeper water if the water's going down, if it's falling, because they're not going to be sitting on old stuff. I mean, you can get it, but when the water's lowering, that's really hard to catch them, because I know times like when the water's lowering and the fish are they're really stubborn. They won't eat anything. You can sit there and throw rocks at them and they won't move, or you can sit there and flip baits on them. You can drag the bait across them and stuff, and they won't move when the water's lowering because they're really inactive. But when the water's rising, they will be more active. They will be moving around, chasing more baits. They're going to want to get out there, and they're going to want to find new vegetation. So hopefully this helps you. I'm going to be doing a fishing movie about me on either Pleasant Creek in Palo, Iowa, or Lake Belvedere in Sigourney, Iowa. And I'd really like you guys to watch it. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Thanks.